Well, I'm a tech analyst full-time in an IT company, and on the weekends I work as a freelancer. I make WordPress websites and I use Fiverr as my freelancing platform. I'm on this platform from the past 5 years and I enjoy every bit of the work that I do. As I'm a WordPress developer, I know that the importance of creating those local websites could be very important. Now, you might have heard about applications like XAMPP and WAMP. These applications have been in existing from the past several years. I would say that the whole setup and the whole process of setting up XAMPP and WAMP is quite complicated, and today for the beginners I have brought you a very simple applications that is easy to use, easy to manage. You can connect that website directly to the actual server that is being hosted by I would say Flywheel and the WP engine. So these are the two platforms that LocalWP, that is the main platform that I'm talking about, is connected to. Now, LocalWP is a very elegant software. It is very easy to use and it is free to download. No money that you need to put in while being a WordPress developer. I use this tool because I have to deliver a lot of sites to the Fiverr clients that I have. In the past, I have been working with these clients repeatedly and they like my work because of my consistency. Now, my consistency comes from the way that I manage those websites over this LocalWP application. It allows me to test these applications before submitting it to the actual web-based server, and I can check out the speed, I can check out the plugins, if everything is working, images are being optimized properly, MailChimp is working properly, and so on. So over here in front of me I have this LocalWP website. So you can see over here it is a WordPress development tool. You can create a free account. It has lists of some free features and so on. Now let us click on the download option, and as you can see that it has 3 different platforms to choose from. So even if you have Mac or Windows or Linux based laptop, you are well covered and you can use this anywhere. The only exception would be the Chrome OS in my opinion. So you can put in a first name, last name, work email and phone number and click on get it now. Once it is downloaded, you can just double click on this DMG and you can drag it over the applications option, and now you have this thing installed on your app drawer. Now opening this local application, it looks something like this. You can click on create a new website and it allows you to choose from create a new site to create a from a blueprint. So blueprint is basically, it has some pre-installed elements like plugins like image optimizer, cloud backup and so on. What I really like is that the website should be plain and I would be the one choosing the applications or the plugins. So I would create a new website simply. Now what should be the name of the website? It is a YouTube demo. So let me put in YouTube demo in here. Now I can either click on the preferred option or the custom option. I prefer custom because I can select the latest version of PHP, latest version of web server. I like Nginx, so I'll select that. For database also I can select those elements in here. Now click on continue and you can put on your password, and it is a root username, right? And putting in the password and anything that you like. One major thing that I want to point out is that it has this WordPress email option in here. Now this one over here is really handy because you can connect it with things like MailChimp to test out your website before delivering or making it live. So adding this site will take 2 to 3 minutes. So provisioning services, starting up the services, put in your password, click on OK, and it will add the WordPress website in less than a minute, which is the best thing that I like about this website. A lot of time when you are managing a website or it is a local website, you create one user that is a root user and then you have multiple users. Maybe some of the users are not the ones with the admin rights. So one option that I really like about this is that if let's say I want to give some permissions to some other user, so I can just click on one click admin and it will allow me to have another user work as an admin, and that is something very important for me. You have some another thing that is database, so you can connect to the database over here, and you can just look after the tables. If you see anything is not working well, you can edit those tables manually, but that is not for the beginner level. Also, you have this open site shell option in here, and this one over here is very interesting because if you are not I would say if you're not a beginner and if you are someone expert, now you have different options to install SSL. You have to some options to manually to transfer that website over another server, copy the whole database, and so on. Another option is just to go to the site folder, and you have this app folder in here, and you can basically copy this whole folder over the managed WordPress hosting or cloud-based hosting or the cloud-based hosting actually that you have. Now these people have some add-ons for your image optimizer, table plus, and so on, so it can be installed locally or over the web. And one interesting thing is that once you are done with creating your website, so let me do one thing. Let me actually show you this WP admin thing, and as you can see, it is a fresh website. It does not have anything in here. Once we click on open the website, it will just show you the demo page or the YouTube demo page that we have, and that is being powered by WordPress. Now one thing is that we can connect this website to something that is being hosted by this flywheel software, that is LocalWP. So if we see over here, we have WP engine and flywheel options in here. Now these options I would say are not the best options out there because these are the managed hosting platforms. I've been developing these WordPress websites from the past 7 years. I can assure you that managed WordPress hosting is not as good as a cloud-based one. Normally what I do is that I use Vultr or DigitalOcean, which are the cheapest options, and as I am good with the Linux, as I can just upload everything directly and I can create the SSL directly on the Linux server. But I have a very interesting option for the people who want cheap pricing and at the same time they want to use the cloud-based hosting. So this one over here is cloud-based by DigitalOcean, and as you can see over here, it starts just at $12 a month. So you have different options like DigitalOcean, Vultr, Linode, AWS, and Google Cloud. Now my main website that I use, that is my bread and butter, is based on DigitalOcean, and I'm using the very base package that is just for $12 a month. It gives you free SSL, it gives you 24/7 live support, it has Cloudflare add-on, it has dedicated firewall, real-time monitoring, automatic backups, and so much so. So if you are a new person or if you're someone new to this WordPress world, I highly suggest using Cloudways. It has a CMS panel. You do not need to code everything and upload everything to the Linux shell, and it just allows your website to work like a breeze. So I'll link down this thing in the description below if you are really looking to switch to a very good solution. And the main purpose of this video was installing the local WordPress on your PC, and here you go. Now you have LocalWP installed on your PC for free. It takes less than 2 to 3 minutes to install this thing locally on your PC, and I really like it because it is user friendly and good for the beginners. So that was me, Anshul, demonstrating LocalWP installation on the MacBook. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.